stay on
Look
the
at this shit.
ground. This is
Look at this
Marshall
shit.
again. Oh, twisting away.
Look at this shit.
And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season,
yeah, on everything. I'm tired of this shit too, bro. Cause it's stupid, bro. Like, why we doing this shit, man?
And here's Marshall. And they go the wrong way here.
Man, like a motherfucker, man.
It's
not a game, bro. This shit serious, man. Niggas tired of that bullshit.
There's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
On third down, it's Marshall. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Man, that's
it's
crazy.
Easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this would come up short.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That good for 19 at a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the D-line's going to spread out.
He went back to it.
Back to throw now on first down. Pryor has it complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
That's the crazy part,
really
bro.
Nice gain of 25 yards.
Nah, bro. Hold on, y'all.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line.
Hello?
Press coverage look defensively. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Hello?
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Yeah.
A gain of 3, second down.
Okay.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now they try the right side here. And after the good gain last play, this time. As he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. And San Francisco gets set to go here. As we know, they had the chance last week, Charles, to lock up the division. Couldn't do it. Now it all comes down to the final week of the season. But once again, they control their destiny.
And that's a good thing. But I wonder about mindset because you mentioned they had a chance to lock it up last week, didn't. Are they bringing extra pressure to themselves now? Even though they control their own destiny with a win, now because they didn't get it done before, will they be even tighter as they approach this game?
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. This is Marshall. They find some open field here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, 49ers. Keith Marshall, 87 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
So they're going to go for 2.
Hurry up, here we go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty
She working
well
at
from
the
them.
same
Here's
stuff
the
I
best
do,
part.
the girl.
We always talk about the best
She just do it at a different county,
job
an
when
Essex
the lights
county.
come on. I think he likes
That's what the mother called me downstairs for.
To throw is Hackenberg. And this is incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go.
Hey, this nigga, hey, y'all, this
Yeah,
nigga,
he
yeah,
wasn't really going
he
through
was straight bitch,
progressions. He
bro.
wanted to
On
go to his
everything I
top
love,
guy.
bro.
You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay.
No, he played. I told the nigga, give me 5 minutes. Nigga played the game and scored on me, bro. On everything, hurt. Yeah, cuz on everything, cuz.
Knocked down from the side at the 46.
I said it twice, cuz. I said it twice, cuz. I come back upstairs. I went downstairs. I wasn't even gone 5 minutes. I come back upstairs. He scored on me.
Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it
he
here
won.
with a first down.
Yeah, cuz. You want to win, dog. I understand, but god damn, cuz. You ain't got to do it like that.
Now Marshall.
Give me the ball, bitch.
Into the Redskins have it, they do. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
That my girl ain't in here. That's his.
I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big time play.
Like, both eyes be on that joint yelling, though. I ain't lying.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he will find his man on the outside. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I hate these wild ass niggas in this game, man. Everything, bro.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Come on, you gotta catch the fucking ball, bro.
Collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
Fucking
up
strong as shit.
second
You
down.
dropped the bitch, man.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
I'm going to end zone. Oh, you got hit.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Where you running?
There on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll run with Marshall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's 3rd down. it's Hackenberg. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down at the 41-yard line. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Go ahead, go to mommy. You got it.
And now here's a carry heading left.
I don't have it. It's in there, Ray. You got it. It's in your room. Check in your room.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Hackenberg looks to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they're able to get to him on it.
I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck he do, but that shit's irritating my soul right now. My nigga got an angle, about to hit him, and this nigga still gets away from that shit.
That's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff as they run left side.
There you go again.
Space to run past the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Keith Marshall with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And they will line up now for the two-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Redskins. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Come on.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on. Come on.
Fine. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Caught on the right side, Reed. You give him a couple on the catch, it's 2nd and 8. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Now let's go. All right, now look at 56.
Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Allen. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
So I'm about to be petty. I don't give a fuck what score to say, dog.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
Right.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
I'm about to be petty, and I don't care what score
San
to say.
Francisco gets set to go here.
I'm gonna wait till about 5 seconds to quit this bitch.
They had to punt from
We'll
deep
pull the
inside
plug.
their
Watch
own
what I do.
territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Watch what I do. You think I'm bullshitting?
Just a few times on offense, get a couple of
Niggas,
first
I said that
downs.
shit in the chat. School ain't say nothing yet, nigga.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for
Say
here.
something when I do
4
this, right?
yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
First down, Hackenberg. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they try the right side here. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
On 3rd down, it's Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Hackenberg going to try and sneak it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian Hackenberg, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Terrell Pryor, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. From the gun, Hackenberg going up top. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On 3rd down, it's Marshall. And he'll be well short of a 1st down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Jones on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Oh, is it this nigga about to quit?
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to float this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Play fake. Hackenberg. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
A 2nd down throw for Hackenberg. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Hurry up, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. The Redskins on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Set. 319. 319.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
319.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 2 yards on that play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And the D-line pitching together, must be expecting the run. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eli Harold in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Here we go now.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here.
This bitch ass nigga.
That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go now. Over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Keith Marshall taking it in again from a yard out. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And that stretches the lead to 27. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
3 yards to go here on 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line.
Hurry up, here we go. Detroit!
Back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eli Harold in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. The Redskins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Set! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Leopard! Watch it now, Detroit!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.